Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome back to a Sunday morning set. And we've got none other than Mr. Colin Crompton, twin baby Crompton Mompton, right now at bat. But who is on deck? Well, I'll tell you who's on deck. On deck for tomorrow is Mr. Michael Herman. Yes, that is true. And then after that, we already have scheduled next week. Mr. Michael Herman will be going on Saturday because Scott K needs to go on Sunday, so he'll be on Sunday. And then, of course, for his 5th of 9 sets will be Mr. Macumber Cucumber next Monday. And then Bryce Tax, who hasn't submitted a set in a bit, submitted a set and will be going that next week, Saturday the 24th. So we are really booked up here, people. And then I just received a 2-song set from another person who's submitted, I think, a couple songs here and there. But I wrote them on PayPal because they didn't send me an email. So if you are listening to this right now, I sent an email saying send this to me in an email so that I don't forget. So right now I don't have you scheduled. Number 1, because it's 2 songs. And number 2, you haven't written me an email back. So you need to write me an email with what you put in the PayPal to me at that email so that I can remember and have it ready to go. But today we are here with Mr. Colin Crompton Tomptons. By the way, I think it's Colin. I think it's you. I keep seeing you say things like, or you keep saying Macy. Did I miss something? Who the hell is Macy? Are you talking about Cucumber Macumber? And that's just short for Cucumber Macumber? Well, what's up, Ashley? Ashley's in the house. Baggins is in the house. Oh, we got Sasha back. And I did see earlier in the chat, someone mentioned Manuel Romero, who hasn't been around forever, dude. Some of these people just kind of like disappear. It's kind of sad, you know? They were like here every day, and then they just disappear. Hopefully he's okay. There's Mr. Herman. I got Para waiting on the bus. And we got Pyramid, of course, in the house. OHIO, Mr. Pyramid. We looked a lot better yesterday, although we still had a lot of problems. And I'm telling you right now, Mr. Denzel Burke is not looking good at the cornerback position. And it's going to kill us in the end because they're going to keep going after him. Hopefully he tightens it up because he's not looking good at all. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's pronounced Mackie. Yeah, it's Macumber. Okay, I was wondering what, I was like, who the hell is he talking to? I was like, what is this Maccey? Okay, but I got it. Is there any reason why you call him Mackie? Is it like, did you guys have a reference in the chat that I missed or something? Are you being serious, Pyramid? Because it looks kind of gloomy and humid to me. Anyway. All right, we are ready to get down on this set. It is a Sunday morning here in Eastern Standard Time. Mr. McGill has just joined us, which is good because you can't start a set without Mr. McGill. And the last thing I want to say is Mr. Macumber Cucumber. It seems like a lot of people really liked your album well, several people liked the album that you presented yesterday. So that should make you feel good. And yeah, so... unfortunately, the last thing I'm going to say about college football, and you're just going to, if you hate college football, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to deal with it because it's college football season. It's like, I really, really hate political time because every Facebook and stupid ad on the TV is about nonsense politics. It's absolutely retarded. But I have to sit through it and listen. So you're going to have to sit through this season of football because it's going to happen every week. Yesterday was a crazy fucking day. Alabama should have lost, and once again, they get fucking lucky as hell and don't lose somehow. And even though they should have lost to an unranked team, they're going to be, Alabama just came back. They were awesome. So this is exactly what we've talked about. A lot of people hate the bias against Alabama. You got to give them credit where credit's due. They've done what they've done for many, many years. But they also get a lot of forgiveness for everything. And this is a perfect example. Ohio State, the week before, plays the number 5 team, which they're obviously not because we'll get to that in a second. They actually lost to a fucking Marshall. How's that? Thanks a lot, Notre Dame. You just made us look stupid as well. But at the time, the number 5 team we beat them by 11 points, and everyone's like, oh, Ohio State's not one of the elite teams anymore. We were wrong about them. Alabama loses to an unranked team, or should have lost to an unranked team, if the stupid cornerback would have came in on that blitz and actually tackled him like an idiot, even though he hit him as hard as he could. But everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, that was just an off game for them, and, blah, blah, blah. It's so bullshit. Also noteworthy in the news of college football, fucking Georgia Southern beat Nebraska at home. Number 6, Texas A&M lost to Appalachian State, who the only other people Appalachian State beat was, let me think. Appalachian State in 2007. Oh, right, they beat shit again. Who was the number 5 team at the time. So Appalachian State has now made it a thing that they upset teams that are in the top 10. But it's only happened twice, and the first time was, who? Oh, right, shit again. That has got to be the biggest blemish on freaking Shittigan's, history. They lost to Appalachian State. Well, Texas A&M, you suck too, dude. So they lost. Who else lost? Yeah, there's a couple other teams that got upset. It's just crazy. You have all these teams getting upset in week 2 by teams that are like no names. So college football is, a little interesting. No, I'm not going to start a college football podcast because it takes too much work, and there's already a billion people doing it. I guess there's already a billion people doing music reactions as well, but not to this kind of music. I only see maybe 5 or 6 people consistently that do reactions to this kind of music. If you guys want, you can drop their names in here. I think one is Doug. Obviously, Doug is one of them. I can't remember his name now, but there used to be he's from Ireland, I think. And he got really big really fast. I think he has 1 million followers or something. Or I don't know, 500,000. I can't remember. He's got tattoos all over his arms. I can't remember what his channel's name is, but he does this kind of music, or did. But there's not a lot of people who do reactions to this kind of music. So we'll stick with that. All right. Speaking of, let's get into it. So I do want to say, I just saw Jason talk about Discord. Since we've bitched about YouTube, I'm going to knock on my wood here. My wood, the actual boner that I have. Since we've really talked about it, I don't feel like that's what it is. Drew Fortune. Good job, Cucumber. I think YouTube has not been horrible lately. I don't know if we're just in a lucky spell or what, but haven't had many. Well, I guess I did a couple months ago, a month ago. I had to. I guess the nice thing is I'm disputing things and I'm not getting copyright strikes, which is good. And a lot of it is getting put back on, even though that screws things up because people miss it. I don't feel like there's been a ton of problems with YouTube lately. So I'm probably just convinced, hexed us as a channel because we're going to have a lot of these fucking problems. All right, let's see. Yeah, Colin is the king of getting blocked. So maybe I spoke way too soon and I didn't realize who the hell we're doing today. So, all right, here we go. Still waiting for Feedy to join and Adrian, but I'm sure they're busy. So here we go. Let's get into it. He says, hey, fellow music explorers, time for another mishmash of metal tunes for you to check out. So here we go. And first up is a band that I have a couple songs on my playlist and a couple songs I didn't really like. They tend to be really long. This is Stradivarius, and the song is called Unbreakable, but oh my goodness, it's only 4 minutes and 38 seconds. That is a shock. First up is Stradivarius, and this song is one of their big hits, okay? Coming in second place on Spotify with over 23 million plays. This song is from my favorite album of theirs called Nemesis. The guitar has such a ballsy tone, and guitar player Matthias, I think is how you say his name, pulls out a riff at the 3-minute mark that will melt your face. I love those riffs. Another mention has to go to Jens Johansson, who plays a repeating keyboard pattern throughout the verses, and I don't know how his hands doesn't get tired when he does it live. Yeah, it's kind of like when Jordan does shit, you're just like, how the hell? I mean, for a whole concert, how do you do that? All right, Stradivarius with Unbreakable. Let's roll. And see how long it takes to get blocked. Oh yeah, McGill, Florida sucked too. Okay. Got like a... that. Ooh. Yes, I love it. It kind of like breaks into half too. Back to the normal. I don't like his voice when he does that. Sounds like a James LeBrie kind of. Oh, what's up, BD? BD's in the house. I love that. Jun, jun, jun. Oh, what's up, Arrow? Arrow's back. We got like a reunion today. Dun, dun, dun. I don't mind all of his vocals. I just don't like when they do vibrato. Same with James LeBrie. When James LeBrie does that, it's like, you don't need to do that. It sounds like shit. Dude, that's fucking sick. Yeah, I did say that. Now, I didn't get to give direct credit to the Longhorns. I'm sorry. Good job, Longhorns, for fucking losing in the last second. I'll talk about it here in a second. But I want to make sure I listen to this. I think we're getting up to that 3-minute mark where he says the fucking gorgeous melt-your-face breakdown. I do like the riff. Oh, yes. Oh, love that. There's that breakdown. This actually reminds me of that... Oh my god, yeah. Oh, sorry. Got a little too excited there. Nice monster fill there. Ba-na. Well, Arrow, he still did have a little bit of a meltdown. I don't know if you saw it after the game. Unbreakable. Like how it's building if this is the end. That's a great way to end that. Like, I was wondering how they were going to end the fast part because it was like building and building. So I was wondering how I was going to like, and I like how they stopped and dun, 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 boom. That was good. Yeah, I would say, I don't know if I'd put that on a playlist, but it is good. Like, I thought that was a good song. So Definitely like that that riff in the middle. It kind of reminded me of Dark Eternal Night when it's like in the middle of Dark Eternal Night. Not as heavy, but it had that similar kind of breakdown feel. Which I don't really like Dark Eternal Night. I think it's an overrated Dream Theater song. I do think it's good. But that part, the in the middle, that riff breakdown is fucking sick. And that's what that reminded me of, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, go listen to Dark Eternal Night. And then there's the middle part where like Petrucci just goes off on this like one riff that's just like really kind of fast picking. It's not really that fast, but it's nice picking, and it's fucking sick. And I think it's on a 7-string. I don't know for sure. So real quick, just before we move on, I do want to say two things. Number one, bad teams. I've heard this quote when I was like young, and I was like applied to Ohio State when they were bad for a couple years. Bad teams find a way to lose. And that's exactly what happened to Texas. You guys are winning and just destroying Alabama the whole fucking game. And I called it because I was talking to my brother and my cousin. I called it, and I was like, you're going to watch this. What's going to end up happening is they're only up, which, by the way, that fucking field goal dude who did great because he kicked like a 49-yard field goal to get them ahead. He missed an earlier field goal that was like a chip shot, and he missed it like 30 yards left. If that dude would have made that, it wouldn't have mattered. They would have won the game still, even though Alabama scored. So the fact that he missed that came back to haunt them, and I said that. I was like, that miss might come back to haunt them. It did, number one. And then I said, you watch, Alabama's going to fucking win by 1 point. And that's exactly what happened. And it's just sad. It's really sad that, like, you had it the whole time, and you had 1 minute and 26 seconds left on the clock, and you literally let them get in field goal range after 3 plays. 3 plays they were in field goal range. Why? How can you break down that bad? And it wasn't because Bryce Young did anything great. It's because you guys just didn't cover people. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, that's number one. Number two, I agree. Saban does not know how to be happy, but that's probably why he's the best college football coach of all time. He just doesn't. I don't know how the dude hasn't had a heart attack, because he just seems so stressed out all the fucking time. And he's like 70, so I don't know how he does it. But he did have a meltdown a little bit after, because I guess after the game, a bunch of the players were giving the upside down horns, and they have a video of him running across the field to meet the other coach, Sarkisian, to shake his hand. And you hear him say, "Don't fucking do that," to one of the players. Don't fucking do that shit. So he had a mini heart attack there for a second. Okay. So, yeah, Colin, that's good. You got it's better than blimey. 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 All right, let's get to number two. Number two is Defecto. I have liked several of their songs. I think I might have more Defecto songs on my playlist than Stradivarius. The Shape of Things to Come. It's a lyric video. Let's hope it doesn't get blocked. Defecto returns with a very recent release. This song was part of an EP they released right at the end of the last year. A much more progressive song than usual. It goes through various moods. I think it's Nicholas Sohn. Puts his powerful but gritty voice to full effect, ranging from high cleans to a guttural growl that doesn't ruin the song. Okay, take notes, Adagio, which we've had on the channel as well. We'll see if I agree with you on this, Mr. Captain Colin. Here we go. Okay, I like the little video. Ooh, was that meant to sound like that? It sounds really bad. Okay. Sounds bad. Oh. Fuck yes. Let's get it. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Scott K, where are you? I thought you would love this shit. That's what I feel like doing. Dude, this is fucking heavy. I remember Defecto being like more progressive-y. This is fucking heavy as shit. Nice little bass harmonics here.
And so they lead us on through worlds of broken promise. They say we're born as one.
No, prog is heavy. It's just not normally that heavy. I mean, Dream Theater, Dark Eternal Night is pretty heavy. But I would call that more one of their heavy songs than their progressive songs. Barstool Warrior, At Wit's End, those are progressive songs. Does that make sense? I'm already calling it right now. 2-1, baby, 2-1. The song is awesome. I do like the mixture of the clean and the growling, but again, not a huge fan of the growling. It's quiet. Let me turn it up. Sounds loud to me. Is that better? Your vain theology. Very interesting. I wouldn't call Meshuggah prog. I mean, I guess they're prog because they have a lot of different time signatures, which is a main thing of progressive, but they're definitely more heavy than they are prog, in my opinion. I do like this. It's going on a playlist automatically. Hera, your wiener is prog. How about that? Because everything is prog these days. Oh, Scott, you came right at the right time. The song is sick. Your vain theology. He says A, not E. Oh, I thought it was going to go crazy there, but it didn't. This is the second one. Ooh, I like this. Dude, I would think that Adrian would really like this song. And just for the record, I'm not saying Meshuggah isn't prog. I'm saying they're more heavy. Like, I would, in my mind, I consider them more heavy than anything, because it's mostly metal and heavy. Like, I don't hear them doing Wither like Dream Theater does. Or like Rush. Nice. Ooh. Nice pyramid. That's probably the best way to put it. Heavy prog. Yes, prog can be heavy. I said that. I said Dream Theater did Dark Eternal Night and many other songs that are heavy. But you gotta have, in my opinion, other songs that aren't heavy to be considered fully prog. Prog was started with, like, yes, Genesis and the melodic, which Meshuggah rarely has, if any. That's all I'm saying. They're prog, but they're heavy. I don't hear them doing any ballads. Jesus, you guys are all like uptight about this prog thing. Macumber or cucumber, go pee. It's over. All right, so let's see. Let's get to the third one because I've been talking way too much, especially about too much football. All right, Shadow Gallery is next. We've had them on the channel quite. I think Shadow Gallery is what's going to get us blocked. Aren't they the ones that get us blocked all the time, Colin? And this one's 7 minutes long. This is called Destination Unknown. Time for a ballad. Speaking of ballad, oh shit, here we go. I once called Shadow Gallery masters of harmony, and songs like this really highlight this. Singer Mike Baker puts in an emotional yet dramatic performance, but the best parts of this song are when the whole band, each talented singers in their own right, join in for emphasis in certain parts of verses and the chorus. The lyrics are interesting too and require some interpretation, which maybe you can give to us here, Mr. Colin Crompton. All right, here we go with Shadow Gallery, Destination Unknown. Lay me down to sleep. Oh, Shadow Gallery will definitely get us blocked. I think Defecto got us blocked once too. Ryan, I would disagree with you. Progressive definitely has something to do with ballads. When progressive, I think the idea of progressive now versus what it was is different. The Become the Night, whatever his name is. Progressive when it first started was people who progressed something into different areas, and having a ballad and then a heavy song and they could do both, or blues and jazz all mixed together, is progressive. That's how it started. It's not like that anymore. Because most people are just doing the same thing that everybody else did. Totally disagree with that. So it's about losing a loved one. Okay. Exactly, Scott. It had differences. They had differences in what was normal. Golden. And here we got Cucumber Macumber talking about golden showers. Okay. Yeah, Pyramid, I'm not disagreeing. I've said it 3 times now. Meshuggah's prog. They're just heavy prog only. With maybe one ballad. I don't know. I haven't listened to all their discography. I like that background. Waiting for it to explode into power metal. Well, that was an interesting chord choice there. Okay, now we're going into a little progressive sort of feel. Ticket. Holy shit! It sounds like Michelangelo Battio. Very different than like Michael Romeo. Michael Romeo doesn't do these kinds of like... Yeah, this is more Neo-y. Dude, I'm loving this part. It's like went from like a nice little ballad to like we're gonna melt your face with technique. I think I'm calling it now. Okay, here comes the cheesy patch. Don't really like the cheesy keyboard here, but... Herman, I think it's close to Symphony X, but like I said, it's a little different. I would say it's more Ingve than Symphony X, but both of them are in the same category, close to each other. Yeah, this is great guitar playing. Oh, Mr. Cucumber McCumber and I agree. What is up? Nice way to kind of settle back into the ballad mood. Great transition skills there, in my opinion. I mean, think about how hard that is to go from like the and like or to a like a like this into a and then get back to this. It's very difficult to do. Okay. So far, we don't have any warning signs, so that's a plus. Dude, I love this ending. Fuck yeah, dude. That song's going on a playlist. It was good enough to get on a playlist. A little bit cheesy. Choices of patches and stuff like that, but... And I would say even a little in the neoclassical kind of feel sometimes, but not enough to turn me off. How about that? So I think I'll put that on a place. Because like, the beginning and the end especially complemented the middle very well. And the middle, though a little cheesy, and specifically the keyboard patch that they chose, and just the kind of classically Neo stuff was not like a turnoff. When sometimes or many times for me it is. So that song will go on a playlist faux show. So let's get into the next one, which is number 4. Number 4 is a popular band by only Colin, which I'll give you guys two choices. One choice of who it is. But you already know it, so I'm just going to tell you. Not, because the reason I said two choices is because it's either Paramaze or Anubis Gate. And it's Anubis Gate. Anubis Gate, Destined to Remember. Been a while since we've had these guys on here, so originally I was waiting for their new album to drop and pick some songs of that to share. But it has been delayed due to Jacob Hansen, former singer of this band, now producer, being busy with other projects, and so screw waiting. Let's get some Anubis Gate back on the channel. This song is the opener of Horizon's album, by far their most progressive album, with songs like Airways and Dream Within a Dream, both of which have been featured on this channel. It's probably the heaviest song on the album, but not super heavy by AG standards. Alright, so here we go with Mr. Anubis Gate. Turns me on. It depends on what kind of on. Okay. I like that. Okay. I like it at the start. It's like off rhythm. Kind of throwing you for like a, okay, what's going on or where this is going. Providing a little bit of suspense. Ryan, I think the bass sounds really like back in the mix. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. It's like I'm trying to listen really hard for it. Ooh, his voice sounds pretty good here. Good harmonies there. Okay, I thought it was going to go into a traditional kind of chorus feel, but it didn't. Kind of like back to that beginning riff. I like that background. Wow. I'm still waiting for a hook. I think I'm like, I like the beginning. That was an interesting switch. Okay, like this little guitar lick. But yeah, something about the song is not catching me. I'm not. I like this. I do like this part. Maybe if this was like the major part of the song, I would feel more connected to it. Ooh. Trouts or trout, huh? Ooh, nice little double bass there. Scott, fucking put it on your calendar, bro. You're not far. You're only in Tennessee, right? Ooh, I like that. Double bass. Kicking. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this song is definitely not catching me. Herman coming right in on cue. I like it a lot. Ooh, dun 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 dun. Ooh, I love that low ball. Wow. Cucumber Macumber likes the song too. So interesting. It's amazing how styles and likes can be so different. I love it. Okay. Yeah, not much else to say about that. It just didn't, like, at first it was like started out a little weird and off, and it just something about it didn't catch me. I was like waiting for something to catch me, and then there was that middle riff that I thought was really cool, that little middle section, and then it went back to kind of like just being noise. I shouldn't say that, that's too harsh. It went back to being like just like a song that I didn't really connect to. How about that? All right, so that brings us to our last one. We are almost at 50 minutes, and I'm guessing this last song is going to be like probably 18 minutes. So let's find out. This is, the band is called Powerglove. What kind of a fucking name is that? It's got to be a joke, right? Powerglove. And the song, as I must say, if you guys can be creative like this, I love it. We should all be trying to get our creative juices going. And essentially, Colin is responsible for starting this habit in his sets, where the last song is like a mystery song. He doesn't tell us or doesn't tell me. And a lot of times it tends to be a cover of something else that's already done in a weird, unique way. So obviously the last time was the Backstreet Boys cover by, I can't remember who he is, but he's not a boy band singer. Let's just say that. So I like that this is kind of creative on Colin's part. It builds some suspense for me as well as everybody else in the chat. So 2 thumbs up, Mr. Crompton, for doing this. This is like your 3rd or 4th set by doing this. So it's a mystery song. I was wrong. I thought it was going to be like 13 minutes or something like that plus, but it's actually only 3.5 minutes. That's surprising. I think it might be the record for your shortest song there, Colin. Time for another Name That cover. So last time we did this with Backstreet Boys cover, which was pretty easy to guess. This will be more difficult. I probably won't, so we'll need the other people in the chat to figure it out. Now I have provided the band, as they haven't appeared on the channel before, Powerglove. They do covers of famous video game and TV show soundtracks. Okay. This song is the theme song from a famous Saturday morning cartoon from the early 90s. I think you're giving us too much information. I mean, that's all the help you're going to get? Well, that's a lot. That's actually a lot of help. So he says, that's it for my set. Blimey. And thanks for being here. Yes, Colin. Let's find out who can guess this. I never was a cartoon watcher, so I don't know. I know I'm not going to know the answer to this. But let's see who does. Who watched cartoons when they were young on Saturday morning? Here we go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Powerglove. Like a glove. I'm not going to get it. This Homestar Runner? Nice, I kind of like it, whether it's Saturday morning cartoon. Jesus. Is it X-Men? I have no idea. I've never seen X-Men. That double bass is some seriously fast double bass. Damn, I'll certainly say I like it though. It's a good theme song. Putting it at number 3. Oh. So Powerglove is definitely powering through this fucking song. They're kicking some shit, man. Alright, BD. Peace out, buddy. Dude. Holy shit. Dude, this is awesome. I like it. I think I might put this on a playlist. Alright, Pyramid, go get your cardio on. And by cardio, you mean like masturbating chronically, right? Damn. Holy shit, man. That was some serious stamina, great technical skills, and at the same time, very, I don't know, interest holding. Yeah, I think that was running up and down steps over 300 times. Yeah, that's not fun. HIIT. HIIT training. Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, it kind of reminded me of the, is it Necro? I always say it wrong. Necronomicon by Dream Theater, or not Dream Theater, by John Petrucci, which was also a game, I think. So yeah, I mean that it's basically an instrumental that has like, I don't know, has like a theme to it, which I've always said the best instrumentals are those that have themes to it. And yeah, that had a theme, kind of like Yetse Jam has a theme, which is why Yetse Jam is my favorite Dream Theater instrumental. It's because it has a theme to it. And it keeps that kind of repeating several times throughout the song. That had like a theme to it, and had some great instrumental. I mean, those guys were fucking definitely very competent on their instruments. So that will go on a playlist. I think the 3 songs, which would be 2, 3, and 5, will go on a playlist for me. So yeah, you guys fucking guess that shit. I never, I mean, the reason I knew I wasn't going to get it is I never ever watched cartoons. I think even when I was a kid, I didn't watch cartoons that much. I knew Tom and Jerry a little bit. I think when I was really, really young, I watched Care Bears a couple of times. But other than that, I never... Whoa, you know what? I used to watch Ghostbusters, I think. Maybe I did watch Ghostbusters a few times as a kid, the cartoon. But other than that, I was not a TV watcher. I still am not a TV watcher. It just doesn't happen all that much. So anyway, Colin, I will say this was a good set. Yeah, hopefully you said you didn't remember what you actually put on here except for the last song, because I can see why you remember the last song. But several other good songs. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 for me. And tomorrow we are up with Michael Herman is up next. Or no, who's next? I just said it. Yeah, it's Michael Herman next. So be here tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we will see. I'm guessing Michael Herman's set is going to have a lot of 70s kind of bands that we're going to listen to. That's good for all of us because I think a lot of us don't tend to know that stuff very well. And if you haven't yet, check out the thumbnail for that because it's a little tasty treat to look at. And no, it's not Michael. Could be though. Maybe it is this whole time. Maybe that's actually Michael posing. You're posing as Michael, but you're actually Lola Astanova. Hi, Lola. All right. I will see you guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace out.